You know, a lot of times you gotta be well aware that, you know what I'm saying, you can have a lot of people in your life and around you that love you, but, you know what I'm saying, you'll still feel alone. You'll still feel, you know what I'm saying, it's like something missing, you know? You'll feel like nobody really cares. Nobody really understands. Nobody really listens. Everybody just there siphoning off each other, siphoning off you mostly, especially if you the one. You know what I'm saying? You gotta realize that they only doing what they're allowed to do. They're only doing what, you know what I'm saying, they were created to do. So don't feel no type of way. You know what I'm saying? And let me take that, let me retract that. You have the right to feel any type of way you choose to feel. I wouldn't recommend you feel, you know what I'm saying, anything that's going to drain you anymore. You gotta you gotta understand and recognize that when things are presented to us by life and it's oblivious, it's right there in our face every day, and we see it. Instead of us being, you know, in denial and being naive and trying to ignore, you know what I'm saying? Because we are seeking something else. You know, we are in pursuit of happiness. You know what I'm saying? We gotta realize that a lot of times happiness is what's killing us. You know, happiness is what's killing us. Happiness is the reason why we're killing ourselves. Because we're all trying to be happy, you know? And we have been confusing happiness with peace. You know what I'm saying? Uh, we have been confusing joy with peace. We have been confusing and living in confusion for quite some time now. And it's not your fault, you know what I'm saying, why you have that belief, but you're at fault for continuing to believe in that. You know, so we ain't gonna make ourselves victims because we're no longer innocent. We haven't been innocent in such a long time, and that's why the real powers that be, and I'm not talking about anybody that's here with us, that's above us or beneath us. We're talking about the real powers that be. This is why everything that is happening to us has been allowed, and that's why we're experiencing this stagnation. This is why we're experiencing death. This is why we're experiencing chaos. This is why we're experiencing failure after failure after failure after failure. And we don't even realize that we're already experts. This is why we continue to look to those who are doing their job while well, who have already done their job. We're still looking to them for answers which they have given us. They have told us, they have showed us. Hell, they even got a place where they give the information away for free. They've sold it to us, you know what I'm saying? They told it to us and they give it away for free all the time. And yet we still fail. How, Sway? How is this still possible? Why? Why are we as a people still making the possible seem like it's impossible? Why do we choose to continue to be children? We know we're supposed to be way bigger than we are, right? You know we're supposed to be way bigger than we are. But you're only going to be as big as you think. You're only going to become big by thinking big. You're only going to do the impossible by thinking outside of the box. Why do we choose to continue to think inside the box? Why do we choose to continue our everyday routines that's getting us nowhere closer or nowhere near where we should be? We're making no progress, you know. We're digressing, you know what I'm saying? We're making no progress. We're getting nowhere faster than we ever have before. We are getting nowhere faster. Nowhere than we ever have before. With all the technology, with a bigger place for us to all connect, to exchange, you know. But instead, we remain the same. Every day we give each other the answers and we still continue to do. Every day we become more aware of what we do, but who really takes the initiative to do anything different? We're still trying to be like people that don't exist. We're still trying to be like people that are no longer here. We're still trying to be like people that have no power. They don't have any real power. The power they have is an illusion, and it's basically because you help create that illusion by giving them the power over you. They don't even have to manipulate you anymore. You manipulate yourself. Why? Why should anybody feel sorry for you? Why? Why are we still sad about things we help create? I was watching something earlier and I realized that a lot of the gifted ones we had that had addictions, that had more control over them, we cheered them into their grave. We're responsible for that. Anytime they tried to make a change into the more of who they are, we didn't like it. And we told them, man, to go back to doing what they need to do if they want our support. And they did it, just that. And they died. And then we want to blame somebody else instead of ourselves. We helped them do it.